Hi, this is Mr. Guy, and I'm going to be talking about the framers, the people that were actually involved in the Constitutional Convention. There were actually 55 delegates. All 12 colonies showed up. One, Rhode Island, did not show up. So these 55 delegates came from 12 colonies. 30 had already participated in some form of government, so they had experience. They were young. You're looking at Hamilton was 30, Madison was 36. They were experienced in government and experienced in life. Ben Franklin was the oldest, and he was in his 80s. 8 of the framers had actually signed the Declaration of Independence. 7 were governors. 34 were lawyers. Most of them were well off. A few of them were wealthy. They were men of practical affairs and were practical. 39 had served in the Congress of the Confederation, so the Articles of Confederation Congress, they had served in there. 1/3 were veterans of the Continental Army. The main participant, basically to me, is James Madison. He's the father of our Constitution. He came up with the Virginia Plan. He did research on the different forms of government from Greece and Rome to governments in Europe, and also looking at the different colonies. Ben Franklin was the mediator, the smooth one. As people were arguing, he actually was there and said, why don't we start each day with a prayer? But then again, the founders basically couldn't agree on what the prayer was. Pretty much unanimous. Who led the actual meetings, who led the convention, was George Washington. Interesting who was absent. A lot of people will quote Thomas Jefferson, but he was over in France at that time. Samuel Adams was sick. Patrick Henry wasn't there. John Adams was not there. John Jay. So there was a lot of important people that were also absent. So those are the framers. They're the people that were actually the ones that created the Constitution. So when you look at what the framers thought, or the founding fathers, you look at these people that were actually at the convention and actually they're making the decisions. If you have any questions, post online and use this for your answers for Unit 3.